Alright, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Call Halayim La, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Call Kadash. Double honors to my apostle elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and blessing to the elect, man. Shalom. Okay, this is the brother Amwan from the GMS Charlotte camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. Just pretty much want to get into, man, how this truth, man. This truth is the most dangerous weapon on this planet, man. Okay, because through the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man, much power is being shown in the earth, man. Because this word is bringing down the so-called white man system. This word is bringing back the so-called Negroes, Latino, and Native Americans to their power, which is knowing that they're Israelites, man, and knowing that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is their power, okay? So, like I said, man, this truth is the most dangerous weapon on the planet, man. And these Edomites, man, these so-called white people, they know that, man. That's why they've done the deeds they have done, spent the money that they've spent to help keep this word hidden so that our people wouldn't find this word, man. But through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man, he let this word manifest, starting with our elder, Abba Bivens, man, and through him, he brought all the word all the way to Israel to the point we're at now, man, because through him, and then passing it down to the elders under them, we have what we have now, which is the apostle elders of Great Millstone, and on down, man, So all brothers have access to this word, man. So, like I said, man, we are coming back into our power. But knowing this, Esau knows that this word is bringing their kingdom down, man. That's why they're coming up against it. That's why they're the gearing up to persecute the prophets, man. They're doing all what they think they can do to help stifle this word. But they're not doing nothing but making this word more dangerous, man. Because they know the more they try to conceal it, the more it's gonna come out, man. You can't do nothing for the truth. You can't do nothing to the truth before the truth, man. Okay, roughly paraphrasing. But I'm gonna get into the scriptures, man. All right, because I'm gonna read this first. This is 2 Corinthians 10:4. It's like I'm starting 3. It says, "For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah to the pulling down of strongholds." Okay? Because like I said, man, we walk in this flesh, but we don't war after the flesh, man, because knowing the position that we're in, man, as far as the captivity, knowing that the so-called white man, these other nations are the so-called white man starting with is the devil, and knowing these other nations are in league with the so-called white man, and they all come together on one accord to destroy us as a people, man. Oppression maketh a wise man mad, like Ecclesiastes 7:7 says, man. But it's not up to us to go and avenge ourselves, man. The scriptures, speak greatly against that, man. The scriptures tell you not to avenge thyself, man. Hey, let the Lord vindicate you, man. And that's what we're doing, man. Because the word, this word, it gives us comfort and letting us know that, hey, even though we're getting beat down, even though that slavery we're still happening to us, man. It's a light at the end of the tunnel, man. Hey, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is gonna bring vengeance for his men, man. Starting with the elect. Okay. So with that being said, man, we don't have to mount up guns. We don't have to go out there and try to take the so-called white man down ourselves, man, because we know through history and through the scriptures that all things that are of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah are going to be brought to naught, man. Just like it says in Acts 5:30, man. So with that being said, the weapons of our warfare aren't carnal, man. We're dealing with spiritual warfare, man. Because this word, like I said in the beginning of the video, is what's bringing Esau's kingdom down, man. Because we're outright exposing all the wickedness, all the madness that the so-called white man is pushing in the earth, and simultaneously waking our people up to who we really are, man. You know, let our people know that, hey, we ain't niggas. You know, we ain't Spicks, we ain't Uncle Tomahawks, we ain't black, we ain't Mexican, we ain't savages, Native American. We ain't none of that, man. We are the children of the Most High, man. Yasharala, man. He is Prince of Power, man. You know, we're the true children of God, man. We're a special people, likened unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua, just like Deuteronomy 7:6 said, man. So knowing that, that's power in that, man, because our people, you know, beginning to learn who they are again, man, and waking up. And that's not in the so-called white man's plans, man, because the so-called white man, who was Esau of the Bible, Esau, Edom of the Bible, man, they benefit with our people being in darkness, man. Our people sinning, you know, committing all these abominable acts, man. You know, they thrive off that because they know the more that our people do that, the more that our people are going to stay in this lower state that we're in, man, and be destroyed, man. You know, because the scripture tell you. Get a quick precept, you know. The scripture tell you, man, that hey, if you let's get it. This is Proverbs 21:16. The man that wandereth out the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead, man. So they know that once we're away from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that hey, we're open access unto these heathens, man, unto these demons, you know, making our people susceptible and staying in the sin, man, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua doesn't dwell with us when we're going off, man. You know that he took that hedge away from us, which allowed them to come in here and destroy us, man. You know, because he just like the scripture tell you in Baruch, man. You know, he didn't give us over to the heathen to destroy us, man, but we drove him to the wrath, man. So knowing that. And we have to come back and repent unto him, man. Just like the scriptures tell you, man. Hey, repent because the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. And if you truly care about your salvation, you're going to inquire on what you need to do to get yourself right, man. And now that this word has been established on the four corners of the earth, the people now know how to do that, man. What you have to do is humble yourself and seek the Lord, man. You know, find you a camp. You know, go out and you know, get built up and eventually cross over and begin to teach this word, man. That's our sole duty in this flesh we have right here, man, is to, you know, push this word, man. So like I said, man, we don't have to you know, physically try to combat this so-called white man's kingdom, man, because we're gonna lose if we do it like that, man. That's why the scriptures I'm gonna bring it back. 2 Corinthians 10:4, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh Shem Yahushua to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Hamashiach Yahushua. And that's what we're out here doing, man, casting down the strongholds and the different imaginations that the so-called white man has built up through his lies and deceitfulness, man. You know. Because the so-called white man has spun a web of lies that have entangled our people for centuries, man. You know, but that all started with us, you know, breaking the law, statutes, and commandments, allowing Yahweh Shem Yahushua to remove that hedge of safety around us, man. Because these heathen know that once we're right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know, that they can't touch us. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pull that in the Apocrypha, man, to show you, man. Because the scripture tell you to prove all things, man. So I'm going to prove it through the scriptures. Don't take my word for it. All right, this is Judith in the Apocrypha, chapter 5 and verse 17. It says, and whilst they sinned not before their power, they prospered, because the power that hated iniquity was with them. But when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles, very sore, and were led captive into a land that was not theirs, and the temple of their power was cast to the ground, and the cities were taken by their enemies. So the scripture just said, man, once these heathen knew that we were wrong, we were in the wrong with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that we were susceptible to be overtaken, man. But they know once we're right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that they can't touch us, man. Hey, we go into the war and have zero casualties once we're once we were in the right with Yahweh Shem Shah. So now we know the truth, man, and we see that we see through the matrix, man. A good example of what I'm saying, is you watch that movie They Live with that old wrestler Roddy Piper, man. And in the movie, he received these pair of glasses that allowed him to see what the things that were really happening. Seeing the movie pretty much had him, walking around, seeing the subliminal messages they had in the billboard. Just, like he was looking at some of them that was just like an advertisement, and he put the glasses on. It was a message behind it, like money is your god, or obey, or whatever it was, man, showing you that hey, we're in a slave system, man. He was walking around and seeing these people, their true selves, which were aliens in the movie, but we see through the spirit, man. That was him showing, what these demons really look like, man. Because right now, while we walk in this flesh, man, Yahweh Shem Shai has given us spiritual glasses to where we can see the wickedness that so-called white man has spiraled through the earth, man. We see the witchcraft that they have through the music, through their television, through their media, and the lies that they just put out, man. We see that all through the spirit, man. That's why I said this word is a weapon, man. This word is the most powerful weapon on the planet, man. Really in the whole universe, man. Because we have the power of the power of the universe, which is Yahweh Shem Shai, man. So through this word, we cast down all strongholds, man. All things that are not of the truth, man. Okay, and it says, and bringing and exalted itself. So I'm gonna start at 5 again. It says, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Shai, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. All right, so anything that's not according to the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Shai, that's not of the scriptures, we blast that junk, man. Because at the end of the day, if it's false, it's our job to come out here and expose that for truth's sake, man. Because there's people out here who are truly seeking for Yahweh Shem Shai, man, for seeking for the truth, and they may get snared up in that trap, man. But it's our job as men of the Lord, as prophets of the Lord, man, to dispel every lie, every casting hold that was put up to catch our people in, man. And if they be of the elect, they're going to come out of that through hearing the word, man. So that's why I say this weapon is powerful, man. Because like I was saying before, man, we don't got to mount up and try to fight against the so-called white man, because truthfully, it's not time yet, man. Because just like Jeremiah 16:16 tells you, we're still in the fishing stage, man. It says that the Lord will send forth many fishers, but then it's gonna come a time whenever them fishers are gonna turn into hunters, roughly paraphrasing, man. So right now we're still in fishing stage, so it's not wise for brothers to be trying to fight against this kingdom yourselves, man, because it's not gonna be you that's gonna take it down. It's gonna be Yahweh Shem Shai, man. So if you trying to usurp authority over Yahweh Shem Shai and take matters into your own hands, man, you're gonna lose every single time, man. Why? Because this isn't the kingdom that we're set up to rule in yet, man. The Lord's gonna take this down on His time. Okay, this is St. John 18:36, and it reads, Yahweh Shai answered, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight? Right? He said if his kingdom was of this world at this point in time now, then his servants would be fighting, man. But we see that it's not time yet, man. That's why we're taking this place down through the spirit, man. That's our weapon, man. Esau was the master of carnality, man. So being carnal, you try to fight him with his own weapon, and like I said, you're gonna lose. So our weapon against the carnality is spirituality, man. So we have to fight him through the spirit, and through the spirit is how we're killing this devil, man. Because we're breaking out all the secrets that he has hid for decades, man, for centuries, man. We're bringing out all little details, exposing these devils to be the pedophiles they are, man, to be the Satanists they are, man, to be the devils they are, man. We're exposing every aspect of lies that this devil has spread, man. You know, it says, if this was my kingdom, then my servants will fight, that I should not be delivered to the Jews, but now is my kingdom not from hence, man, because the kingdom of heaven is going to come when Yahweh Shem Shah ushered it in after he destroys the so-called white man's kingdom, which is America, according to the Bible, man, aka Babylon the Great, man. So that, with knowing that, hey, we ain't got to do nothing like that, man. We ain't gotta do nothing but push this word, man. This word by itself is destroying the so-called white man. That's why they're going through the method they're going through, as far as trying to censor the internet through canceling net neutrality, man, by blocking brothers' pages, putting strikes on brothers' pages and all that, man, because they see that, hey, you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing against this word, man. Hey, this word is going out and it's destroying you, heathen, man. Because, hey, we're coming back to our power. We're coming back to our language, man. Hey, the Lashawan Kodash, the Hebrew, man. Us calling on Yahweh Shem Shah's name just in general, man, is power, man. Because the more we praise his name, the more we push this word, man, it's destroying this kingdom, man. Because you see, the more and more brothers wake up and call on Paul Yahweh Shem Shah, man, and these prophecies is moving. The word is going out, man. So we're getting closer and closer to the end, man. But while we're out there on the highways and byways, the Lord gave us the tools that we need to combat this carnal society, man. Okay, this is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 1, and it reads, "Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go speak unto the house of Israel." Okay, so this roll was talking about this whole Bible, man. Okay, it says, "So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll, and he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as sweet as honey." So, when we out there on the highways and byways, man, we're pushing out the full road, man, because the Lord told us to consume this whole book, and let the Spirit take over you and go push this word into the house of Israel, man. And that's who this word is for, to go out there and teach so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you confusion of faces that go back to so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, that, hey, if this word thrives with your spirit, man, hey, you an Israelite, man, and you better repent and come back to Yahweh Shem Shah before he destroys this place, man. Okay? But it says, and knowing that, man, hey, that's when you first wake up and you out there, you telling everybody about it, man. That's how it's supposed to be. But then the more you grow, the more you get seasoned in this, you see that everybody can't get it, and so that's when it starts to settle in you, and you begin to see that, hey, only the elect is gonna receive this, man. So you start narrowing down who you tell, man. It says, verse 4, "And he said unto me, Son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak my words unto them. For thou art not sent to a people of strange speech or of a hard language, but to the house of Israel." All right, showing you that this word isn't meant for the heathen, man. Yeah, we go out there and prophesy to the heathen too, but we go out there and tell them their judgment, though, man. Hey, if you are outside the children of Israel, you're gonna be a slave in the kingdom of heaven, man. Hey, your future is hardcore bondage, and especially if you're a so-called white man who is Edomite according to the Bible, your judgment is 1,000 years of hardcore bondage. Then you're gonna be put out in a hole, man. We're gonna put you in a hole and have the world's greatest bonfire, man. And there's gonna be no more Edomites, man. That's our message to you, heathen. Okay, so we're out there to talk to all the people, but this word is mainly for the house of Israel, you so-called Negro, Latino, or Native Americans, man. All right, the hell with these other heathen, man, because their judgment is slavery, But you are an heir to the kingdom, man. You kings and princesses, man. So if you truly care about your salvation, you should you should be flocking to this word. But 2/3 are not gonna get it. And that's what it's getting into now. It says, not too many of a strange speech and of a hard language, those words canst thou not understand? Surely I have sent unto thee that they would have hearkened unto thee, man. Because if we would go out there and tell our message to the heathen that hey, everybody could be saved, everybody but the so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American will flock to this word. But it's not for everybody, man. It's for the children of Israel, man. All right, but you niggas is hard headed, man. All right, y'all are content with living in America, staying trapped up in the web of lies the so-called white man has put out. All right, and it says, but the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, but they will not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-headed. Right, because these niggas have been hard-headed all the way since the beginning of time, man. From when Moses, was anointed. He was giving the children of Israel the law, statutes, and commandments, man. They've been resisting the word all the way from there. So the Lord told you, hey, man, they're not gonna listen to you because they didn't listen to me all the way back then, man. Okay. It says, behold, I have, because he said that, man, because like I said, these niggas is hard headed. The Lord said that, man. He said they were impudent and hard hearted, which that means they're hard headed, man. They're boneheads, man. Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their forehead. And as an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed after their looks, though they be a rebellious house, man. Because that always happens, Our people, we go out there and tell the good news, tell the gospel to our people, man, and they buck up against it. They get mad. You tell our men that, hey, you're kings, you're princes of the power, man. Hey, you tell the women, hey, you princesses, man. We're special people, and they buck up against us, man. They get angry for you telling them that they're somebody better than who they believe they are, man. It shows you the destroyed state of our people, man. But the Lord said, hey, whatever you do, man. Hey, the Lord, He made your face harder against their face, man. So no matter how much they try to buck up and come against the word, hey, we still gonna push this word out because the spirit of the Lord is with us, man. The spirit of the Lord is gonna flourish through whatever these so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and these heathen try to come up and against us for, man. Because, hey, like I said, man, this word is the ultimate weapon. All right. This is Luke 21:15. It says, "For I will give you a mouth of wisdom, which all of your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist," man. Because the truth that we're bringing out, and you can't deny, you can't do nothing against it, man. Because no matter how hard that you try to deny this word, man, hey, the truth is always going to shine through, man. Because yeah, we bringing you the edification of the scriptures, but we also back it up with current events. We back it up by historical proof, whether it be archaeological, the fact dated, whatever. All you gotta do is go look up what we're talking about, and you'll see that everything that we're bringing out to you is straight truth, man. So there's nothing you can do to gainsay, to come against it, or resist it, man. Because at the end of the day, you can't deny the truth, man. So no matter how hard you try to convince yourself that it's not the truth, man, the truth stands alone, man. There's nothing you can do about it, man. Okay? Because this word, it's gonna consume. It's consuming this place, man. It's consuming the wicked. It's consuming you damn niggas, man. It's consuming everything. Why? Because this is the truth, man. All right. This is Jeremiah 5:14, and it reads, "Wherefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, power of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them." All right, and that's exactly what's happening unto this whole country, man. The whole world, man. The people of Israel, the true Jews, the true Israelites of the Bible are waking up and bringing out Yahweh Shem Yahweh's words. And through this, we're consuming the so-called white man and these heathen system, man. All right? We're bringing out all the things that need to be brought out, man, through the Spirit, you know. And our people are waking up. And there's nothing these so-called white men can do. There's nothing these devils can do. There's nothing these heathens can do. There's nothing the wicked of our people can do, man. Because at the end of the day, the word is consuming everything, man. Like I said, man, we're bringing out all the things the so-called white man is doing, man. How they're the biggest pedophiles, man. How they have these pedophile rings where they go and have these high politicians, these people that have high altitude, you know, in society, man. You know, they're demonic, you know, pedophile worshiping, demon worshiping, you know, Satanists, man. Whose agenda is to kill off you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man. We're bringing out to how these celebrities, in order for them to get to the heights they're at in this society, had to sell out to the so-called white man. Either it was either, you know, sacrificing the loved one, having a fucking cracker run up in their ass, man. You know, having to do abominable acts, man. They've been exposed too, man. The wicked of our people are being exposed too, man. So on all levels is this word going out and it's flourishing, man. So the so-called white man and his kingdom is getting consumed. America is falling because the truth of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the truth of the Bible is being brought out on all four corners of the earth, man. There's nothing the so-called white man can do, man. You know, because this, like I said, this weapon, which is this word, man, it's more than, hey, bringing this word out is better than, you know, having guns going up and shooting up, you know, a so-called white man's, you know, his UN meetings or something, man. You know, this is better than, you know, brawling with 2/3 on the street, or brawling with niggas that want to come against the word that want to get caught on, man. Why? Because, hey, when you use this word the correct way, man, hey, it cuts a person to their soul, man. You know, because we ain't dealing with the flesh, man. We dealing with the spirit. So, hey, their spirit becomes like Swiss cheese when you learn how to wield your sword the correct way, man. You know, this is Hebrews 4:12. It says, "For the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even into the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and to the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart," man. All right, so this word, it hits you deeper than me knocking you out with my fist, man. You know, because we've seen on the highways and byways many Edomites and heathens be destroyed by this word, because they really thought that, you know, the Christianity was the truth, or thought Islam was the truth, or thought we were just some niggas in the corner that were just talking shit with the Bible in our hand, man. Nah, we bring out this truth through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua out the scriptures, man. Precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. We give you the whole shebang, man. You know, and if you ain't right in the spirit, man, and you get torn to shreds, man, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua just said his word is quick and powerful, man. Right? We cut you to the deepest parts of your soul, man, to where when you leave us, man, you go home and, you know, you just getting ate up inside, man, because, you know, hey, man, them guys out there was telling the truth, man. There's nothing you can do about it, man. No matter how much you want to convince yourself it's not the truth, man. And it's no denying it, okay? And you know, and through so-called white man, you know, he's getting torn up. You know, the elites are angry because, you know, we know y'all watch our videos, man. That's why our videos get flagged the way they do, man. But at the end of the day, this is what's tearing y'all system down, man, because y'all are being exposed on all levels, man. Because like I said, we ain't worried about you average peon Edomites, man. You everyday Joe six packs, man. Because you are just collateral. You know, that's going to be firewood when this society comes, man. It comes to an end, man. Because you ain't nobody's, man. Our message is to the elites, man. The 1%, the bankers. You know, you Rothschilds, you Rockefellers, DuPonts, Gettys, and so on. You so-called the 13 satanic bloodline, man. Because ain't nothing holy about you motherfuckers, man. You know. Because y'all know y'all want this word to be ceased from coming out. Because we're destroying y'all system, y'all infrastructure, man. Okay? This is Nahum 3:5, and it reads, Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. And how would that happen? Through the prophets of the Lord, through the men that you see on the highways and byways pushing forth this word, man. We're letting you know that, hey, America, hey, you have become weak, man. You spread your armies too thin, man. Hey, you out here pushing these bogus trade wars and sanctions on these countries, which is weakening your infrastructure, man. Which is weakening your economy because these other nations are starting to do away to stop business with you, man. You know, your military has accepted women and faggots in it, so it's become weak, man. So we're letting it be known, hey, you no longer have control over so-called Negro or Latino and Native Americans. You know, you control these 2/3, man, but the Spirit of the Lord has his elect waking up to where, hey, this word is being pushed out on the four corners of the earth, man. And there's nothing you can do, man. Okay, we're letting it be known from different cities in America to London, to the Philippines, to Trinidad, to wherever, man. That, hey, America, aka Babylon the Great, is the great whore of the scriptures, and through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, he said that he's going to bring down this place in 1 hour, in 1 day. You know, he's going to send nuclear missiles along with his chariots with Yahushua and destroy this place, man. So, hey, America, you had your run, but it's over. And the more this word is going to be persecuted against, man, the more it's going to thrive and flourish, because the Spirit of the Lord cannot be tamed, Esau. Okay? There's nothing you can do, man. You know? This spiritual weapon that we have, man, it's destroying y'all, man. And y'all know it and y'all hate it, man. But, hey, we love it because we know the more we push this word, the faster the prophecy is going to roll. And the quicker we're gonna finally have our Redeemer, who is Yahweh Shai, who the world and we call Jesus Christ, is gonna crack them clouds and save his elect, man. Lord willing, we beat up them men. Okay? So with that, man, Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, call Halam La, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Bakar Kudash. Double honor to my apostle elders, a great millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and blessing to the elect, man. Shalom.